For 25 years, pastor of the Assembly of God. He was the head pastor. His function was very great in the Assembly of God. How did you come to the Universal Church? I came to the Universal Church through the TV program. I had a debt of $2 million. I owed the biggest banks of the country. I don't believe that anyone who is sitting here today has that much in debt. I owed $2 million plus car payments, insurance, and rent. I owed everything. Were you discriminated when you came to the Universal Church because you were still a well-known pastor of the Assembly of God? No. When I came to the Universal Church, I didn't feel any discrimination because I was a pastor of another church. I was treated very well, and today I tell people, there's a lot of people that make the doors of the Universal Church their last door of their lives because they come from other churches or other religions, when in reality, if they knew, they would have made the Universal Church their first place and they wouldn't have suffered as much. I say this because there's a lot of places where they change the life of only one person. But when you come to a place where everyone's life gets changed and transformed, it all depends on you. It depends on your belief and your faith. I believed and I wanted to change. I jumped into the campaign of Israel. I have not missed not even one campaign or any vow. My first campaign of Israel, everyone said, you are crazy. How are you going to make a vow and you are owing all of your rent payments that are all behind? The lawyer's calling you, asking you for payments. But the question was, 2,000 or 10,000, would that pay my debt? No. But today I can buy a brand new car just with my name and just calling and saying which one I want. And I do not need to be there. I do not need to bring money. All I need to say is what I want. That's it. It's mine. That is the God that we serve. That is the God that the Universal Church taught me. A pastor I was for over 20 years. I was in the Assembly of God, which is a traditional church that has been open for more than 100 years. A lot of people were cured, transformed, but my life did not manifest the greatness of God. It's been 3 years. My life has changed. My family has changed. And I wait and pray that your life will change too. That's when I started coming to the Universal Church, taking part of my first campaign of Israel in a debt owing more than $2 million. I started making my vows, being faithful in my tithes. With all that I owed, late rent payments, bank, etc., I put 2,000 on the altar of my first campaign of Israel. From there on, I started asking God for a vision. Because now you might be thinking, you have nothing today, but you always have something. The old lady that the Bible says she had nothing. All she had was a little bit of oil. And you too have something. I entered into the Universal Church 3 years ago, desperate to pay one debt. And I got the privilege to receive the blessing of God and to meet real men of God. And one more thing, when I hear testimonies of people of the Universal Church, I take it as a gift that God gives to me. One more thing I will tell you. Sometimes you look at the campaign of Israel, and some people get scared of even to get their envelope. I will tell you, if you get the envelope and bring it to your house, you will already see the difference. You did not complete your vow. You did not fulfill your vow as yet. But just this envelope in your house is already going to make a difference, because you are going to push the evil away and bring God even more closer to you. I believe in the altar of God, and it made a difference in my life.